Being direct is being kind, and not everyone appreciates that, and that's fine. I say what I mean to say, and I let people feel how they want to feel about it. This hasn't always been. There are people who don't want to hear what I have to say directly. They desire that I would wrap my words in fluff so that it felt softer to them. Sometimes what I mean to say to you, which also is sometimes what I mean to say to me, it feels in a body because we are used to hearing things and using it against ourselves. Kindness sometimes looks like popping a joint back in place without anesthesia because the joint needs to be popped back in place. Being nice looks like letting you keep a splinter in your hand, even though I know it's going to fester and possibly give you blood poisoning, because I don't want your feelings to be hurt, and I don't want you to not think well of me. So I'm going to essentially, you asked me to look at your splinter, and I say, well, I mean, it seems okay. It's going to hurt if we take it out. Instead of you experiencing whatever you're going to experience while we remove your splinter. There are some people who say, you seem very loving, and I am very loving. But my love is not only wrapping you up. My love is walking next to you while we stand in a storm. My love is saying what I see when you say, will you tell me what you see? My love is direct. I end up being some people's villain, and when they tell me that, they think it's going to change my position. But here is what I know. Every superhero needs a villain. Everyone has an origin story, but don't stay stuck in your origin story. Every villain is like, if you're going to be in a pool and you want to hurry up and get to the other side, having a villain is like having something to push off of. Having a villain shows you yourself. What if your villains are your hype squad? If you can start to see yourself as whole, and the people that you think are your walk-on villains as people who are encouraging you to be absolutely more of yourself, then you don't have to spend your time making them wrong or fighting against them. You get to decide what it means about you and where you mean to go. And know that the rest of the world wants you to keep looking at your villain and looking at your brokenness. There are people who profit off of you never getting past your brokenness. There are people who do not desire that you would see yourself as whole because their whole ecosystem is founded on you being and staying broken. And that is not my heart. My love is deep and fierce for you, heavy on the fierce. I will be direct, and you can know that it is a kindness. If my directness helps you not waste time in my world, then that serves us both. I plant seeds and trust the harvest. I don't protect my reputation by manipulating who I am and how I say it, so I am palatable to more people. I am not here to serve everyone, because not everyone wants to be served the meals I am serving up. And knowing that quickly and self-selecting into my world or out of my world is a kindness for us both. I am madly in love with your heart. I want everything for you that you want for you, really. But I will not sign off on your brokenness. I will not sign off on your need for me to be more palatable. And you get to decide if that's how you want to be in this world as well. And listen to you now tell me about how you're gonna lose people and things if you are this way. And know that this is your programming. This is lack programming that has been programmed into you to control your behavior. You not seeing what you will gain because you are more yourself and less twisted up to try and make yourself palatable to other people brings you your people. And sometimes after you plant your seed of intention, you get to hang out by yourself for a minute. Because all those people you were propping up so they would prop you back up, they're not serving you, friend. Come and play with us in Sturdy Hall. It is an amazing place where we are looking at ourselves for real. And we are having frank conversations about the things that we have been doing and thinking and saying that have kept us in situations that we no longer care to be in. We are seeing these things and creating our future. And everything that we thought we had to stop and heal and fight along the way is going to come up. But we are not stuck in brokenness and problems. We are creating what we desire. You come play with us. The link to Sturdy Hall is in my profile. I love you madly. Maybe I'll see you in the hall.